3.
Okay, what we're doing here today is setting up a temporary fall arrest point so we can inspect over the edge of the actual walkway itself. Previously, people have been suggesting about attaching to handrails. They're not rated as a fall arrest point. The anchor point must be rated to 15 kilonewtons or approximately 1.5 tonne. So you can see down here, we have basically the framework that's supporting the actual grid mesh itself. We're going to use one of these bearing beams. You can use this one or this one. Obviously these beams are quite deep. This one here I'm more than satisfied will give me 1.5 tonne rating for my single person fall arrest point. You can see I've got a sling with me. We've also got together a hook. And we've got an adjustable rope grab lanyard. So we're going to basically make this into a restraint system. We'll adjust it up so we can get just to the edge but not completely over, reducing the risk of a fall or eliminating it altogether. First of all, we'll start with the sling. So just grab the sling, being mindful of sharp edges. If you felt there was a sharp edge and it needed protecting, you might put a sling protector around this. So we'll drop the sling down through, grab our hook, drawing the sling through so both legs are evenly weighted when we pull this up. You don't want a situation like this. You want to have it so that both legs in a direction of use, so we're assuming we're going to be looking over this side. Both legs of the sling are equally weighted. We don't choke. That's a big no-no. Simply do this. If the sling's too long, get a smaller sling. Once you set that up, triple action carabiner. We can now adjust this to whatever length is required. Because we're going to be going over here, I'm going to keep this quite short. Attaching it on, you can see that that's locked off. Okay? So, bits and pieces out of the way. We can now get through and you can see the sling is taking up the slack. So yes, it's allowing me to get to my work area, but it's not allowing me to progress any further over the edge, so I can do inspections on the bolts or the steel members that are required for the task. That's basically it. One other thing to note, if you let it out, so let's say we need to inspect here, obviously it's still restraining, but we've got a pendulum effect on this sort of thing. So if I did fall, I actually have that much rope, which will pay out, so you can see I'd actually make it over the edge. It's very important to have the sling as close to directly behind where you're working, so you can minimise the amount of rope you have and reduce that pendulum effect. The pendulum effect is one thing you've got to be very careful of.